G'day guys, this is the Staff Sarge back with a short video, hopefully a short video, just about where the hell I've been for the last month. And the honest answer is I've just been right here. It's not like I've disappeared anywhere. The only issue is that I simply haven't had time. So here's a quick rundown. When I started doing it, it's been almost a year. In fact, it's getting very close to being a year that I started doing the Mechs 4 LP. And it's been a great experience. I mean, to the goons and to the guys coming on YouTube, it has been. I love that game, and doing it an LP of it where I'm able to interact with other people who obviously love the game. It's just been fantastic. So yeah, I haven't updated it in a good month, 2 months. I mean, I did a short video, Ramirez just being fucking Ramirez, but that was just a placeholder. Just again, it was a dare from a mate. And as a little something to hold people over because I was waiting for a couple of things. Okay, let's go back a bit. So, doing MechWarrior LP, and when I was off work, I didn't have anything to do, and so I was kind of showing that. That's when I came up with the idea. Like, hey guys, is it bad if I want to like update, a couple a day? And then I very quickly found out that no, maybe I should tone it down a bit. I mean, I can crank them out that fast, but I don't think the quality would be as good as if I actually had a bit of time and thought put into them. So then I actually did get work, and that slowed things right down because, you're working and then you come home and just like, I don't want to do more stuff, I just want to relax. I also started to get a bit of a social life, and yeah, there's been a couple of times where it's like every single weekend for a month it's just going out and getting pissed. That really cuts into your time to do any hobby related stuff. Not even video stuff, a couple other ones like, well, I'm into 40k and Flames War and that, so yeah, that kind of stuff happens. So anyway, yeah, so after the last video, and I've still got all the stuff for the next one, and the next couple of ones after that. I've got all the stuff there, I just need to actually put in the time to edit together. But I had an idea for this next one, and so I had to sort a couple of things out. And there was a couple of delays, a bit of miscommunication went on, and so it took me a while to get it going. But here's the thing. I started putting this together after I was off work. By off work, I mean, well, I lost my job. I don't want to go into details. I don't like not talking about it because the fact that it makes me sound bad. It's just that I'm just not comfortable talking about any kind of business-related activities with, the companies I work for, that kind of stuff. So just that I'm just off work at this point. So I had an idea, and I did some stuff, and it took a while, and by the time I actually got everything together, which I do, I've got everything ready to be put together. The day that I finally managed to get everything sorted was the morning when I had to start my new job. So as a result, that was a good 3-4 weeks ago. So I've got everything together, but I have not had the time because this new job, it's fantastic, but just the hours I'm working, they're not like insanely long hours. It's just the way that it's set up has meant that when I'd actually, I get home, get on the computer, and I just want to relax and play games. I'm not up to doing any kind of video editing or anything that involves, thinking. It's also the reason why I haven't played Jagged Alliance 2 in a fair while, even though I really want to. By the way, Fiddler 3's Let's Play of Jagged Alliance 2, check it out, because that is hilarious, because it's Jagged Alliance, which is awesome, combined with Burn Notice, which is awesome. So definitely check that out if you're a fan of either. So yeah, I've got the stuff together, I just haven't had time to do it. And I don't want to post in the thread, like there's been nothing there except for that one Ramirez post, because I don't want to post without actually having something to say. I don't want to just post in there and say, guys, I do have the stuff, but I don't have the time to put it together. I mean, obviously if I'm not posting there, people will assume, he hasn't updated in a while. Well, he's still, if people are paying attention, and why would they? That he's still around, so it's not like he's disappeared. He maybe just doesn't have the time, which is the exact case. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. It really is just, as soon as I do get the time, either when I get more settled down with the job, and when I get a weekend free to actually do stuff, which actually might not be an option. Potentially a fortnight from now. See, I got mates and we go drinking, and it's goddamn hilarious. It never gets old. except for the fact that we're doing it every single weekend, in which case it doesn't get old, but it does get a little bit fatiguing. But I can't turn it down because it's fucking awesome. So yeah, as soon as I either get some time free, or absolute worst case, when I'm off of this job, which might be like in December, so that's another month from now. But hopefully not. Hopefully I will actually, you know, have a bit more time aside from that. So yeah, MechWarrior 4, it's still all go. I'm so close to the end, and I really want to show people how it finishes, because that's why you go through everything. It's a fun game in and of itself to play, and then you get to the ending to actually give you an idea of how things. I don't know. There's actually a bit of, you know, closure there. Not necessarily good closure, but it's closure. At the end of the day, isn't that what you really want? Along with big stompy space robots. So what else is there? Well, obviously I'm playing World of Tanks again. I freaking love the new physics engine. It took me a while to get used to it. It turns out, my first experience with it, it turns out that if you drive a tank off a short cliff, and you directly impact on the frontal glacis plate of the hull, tank goes boom. Yeah, that was my first experience with the new physics engine. That was embarrassing. But no, I'm starting to get into it now. It's brilliant, honestly, and I'm really starting to enjoy mucking around with my Mutant 6, because it is just so goddamn fun to use. What else is there? Actually, I do know the main one. Alright, so I've been asked a bit. Yeah, I'm doing the MechWarrior 4 LP, and I want to continue making them. I do enjoy making these kind of videos and just crapping on about video games. So, people have asked, am I going to do other ones, like say MechWarrior 3, which I keep on saying is the best of the series. I do have it, and I will make an LP. That will happen at some point. That's one that I really, really want to do. The only question is when. Well, most likely, unless there's some major problem, like if it turns out that my computer shits itself when I try to record it, or there's some severe issues, or something like that. Aside from that, what would happen is what's likely to happen rather, I would do MechWarrior 4, I'd finish that off. Then I've got a couple other LPs that I want to try out, so when I get some time after this, I actually managed to make this next episode of MechWarrior 4. When I get some time, I'll actually put together the first videos of these ones. There's a couple that I want to do. One I'll say right out is Close Combat. I tried to do a screenshot LP. That died mostly because of my own apathy. It's just like, it was a lot of writing, a lot of screenshots, and I had no idea if anyone was. Honestly, if I'd started to do that after Fiddler's 3 did his, because for his J-Lines 2-1, he went to GIFs, and that system looks like it might actually. It would have worked for Close Combat, but no, I've decided to try. I'm going to try video, to both to speed up the process of getting it out and to make it a little bit more interactive and, you know, interesting. And I've also got a couple other games that I want to try, but I'll save those until I actually get some test posts. So I want to try those because the ideas for those are probably a little bit simpler than doing MechWarrior 3, because there's quite a bit to that game, and it's not the most in-depth game, but just the options that you do have and the length of the missions means that there will be quite a bit of effort needing to be put into it, so I need to keep that in mind. So I want to do these other ones, get them out of the way, just something nice and simple, and then go on to MechWarrior 3, so it will happen, just might not be for a while. Other than that, as for other videos, I do have some ideas, and normally what I would do is, part of the reason for the MechWarrior 4 one not coming out, part of it is time, part of it is simply because when I do have the time, I've got nothing. I just have no idea what I want to do with this thing. So what I would generally do is I would do another video. I would work on something else creative. The ones that I haven't helped, just like, you know, the what is that? The Silent War, yeah, Silent War RPing hasn't really helped. Normally I would do another video because that kind of stuff obviously is doing another video instead of this one gives me some ideas for the one I'm supposed to be doing. I just haven't had the time to do those ones because the ones I want to do, they involve a couple of things that I don't know actually. I haven't actually learned how to do in Vegas and that. So if I want to do them, first of all I need to learn how to, and that's going to take too much time that I really don't have. between work, between having a social life, and the rest of the time spent relaxing, playing video games, and surfing the internet. So yeah, it's mostly a motivational thing, actually. So again, if those come out, you know, obviously they'll just be on the YouTube channel whenever they do. I'm not going to say what they are because I've had a few ideas, and I still need to weigh up whether or not they're worth doing. And also for the record, yeah, they're all pony related. So if you don't like ponies, you know, obviously not. I'm not even sure if that's still a thing these days. Is it actually like being a pony hater? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that's pretty much died. I mean, yeah, the community's become a little bit more, I wouldn't say dickish. They're running a fair bit rampant, essentially. So I don't know if the hater group would grow simply because of that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, they're all pony related, so if you see them, you'll see them, and hopefully if they do come out, and the MechWarrior 4 hasn't, that means that it's not too far behind, because it'll mean I'm starting to get the creative juices going, which is totally not innuendo. So yeah, that's the situation I'm at, and I'll just close off by saying Water Tanks is getting damn good, honestly. MechWarrior Online is getting damn good. In fact, the next video I post up might actually just me crapping on about MechWarrior Online to try and get into the groove of things, because I've started playing that again, and I'm starting to enjoy it. There's been a new patch come out, so I want to see how that all works. And if it all goes well, then yeah, in a day or two, there might be another video. So until then, until the next time I'm on the internet, I will see you guys around next time.